Hi, and welcome to a short episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. At least I hope it's going to be short. It's going to be shorter than the Leslie video, that's for sure. I want to begin with an abject apology to all of you good viewers. I know I said yesterday it would be up by 10 a.m. That was the plan. I was actually in the studio at 8 a.m. this morning, fully intended to have that up by 10 a.m. That was the plan, and of course, the best laid plans of men and mice have gang agley, and this time definitely agley it hanged, So it was just one of those things. Got it all started, did this. Then I had to go, that's wrong, got to re-edit that, got to do that. The editing process itself was an absolute dog. And of course, there were so many pictures, you have to get them in, you have to shape them, get them the right size for the screen, and so forth. So there was all that to do. Anyway, we got up to the point and I finally finished it. Right, I'm happy. Let's boot it up. And then whatever happened, it was the slowest upload. It was like I was trying to upload in 3G. And I've got fast broadband. And it was so damn slow. Eventually it uploads. I sit there, I go. It does the processing at YouTube's end. And eventually it comes up, bing, ready. I'm like, I look at the clock. I'm like, you're kidding me. It's midday or it's 11 o'clock, whatever time it is. Midday, I think. And I was like, no. So that's what happened. So it is up, it is there, and you can go and view it. Now, I know that Preston journalist did a drop video for me this morning, and Craig has also done a video. We work together. We have a little, how can we put this? A little gang. It's our gang, you see. It's called the Three Wise Monkeys. It's myself, Craig, and that Preston journalist. And we have that, so we can talk about things together off, and then we sometimes will work in hand to make sure one backs up the other. So the other two, praise to them both. Thank you. Thank you very, very much to both of them. I saw that Preston journalist put one out earlier this morning, sort of pushing it, and then Craig has released one at the same time I have. Craig's is a much more condensed, sort of talking about the events of the last week or so. Mine, obviously much longer, because I'm giving the full history of everything that happened. So it isn't just something that's dropped. You can see it's something that's happened over a long time. And so I hope that between them, you can appreciate an awful lot of work went into these. And it isn't even half of it. If you watch my 40-minute video, trust me, there is way, way more. Now, I'm going to be doing a Zoom with Leslie. I cannot say when. I was hoping today, but given how much work Leslie's done over the last sort of 48 hours with virtually no sleep, I don't want to pressure her into it. I want her to have full rest. She deserves a full rest. I also want to say, so just to finish that means the video may come this afternoon, probably going to be tomorrow. And I think that's fair, given what she's done. Now, on the subject of Leslie, I've got to say I am proud to know her. I am astonished by the strength that woman has. She is Scotland's Erin Brockovich, Muck Brockovich, we can call her. That's who she is. She's a woman who works tirelessly, and not just on this. If you knew all the other things that she works on, and there are many, and she devotes herself tirelessly with maximum effort, working for people time and time again. She is an astonishing woman. You have this little mad blonde hair powerhouse. And I can see why people are frightened of her. Not you, not me. We're normies. She's fine with us. Them up there, the elite, because she does not back down. She has got a huge swinging pair of manly testicles, which is more than anyone else in Holyrood or Westminster have. And she isn't afraid of using them. She has the shield of justice and the sword of truth and honesty on her side. And she has a large army now. Us normies, us plebeians, us nobodies who sit there and are force-fed a diet of shite and bollocks. And she says no. And she stands up. And I'm proud to stand up with her. I'm not her. I take no credit for the work she's done. I'm merely happy to pass on to you, good people, what she does. But it is up to us to stand with her and to make our voices heard, to write to our politicians and councillors, to demand answers, to demand heads must roll. We must be loud and we must be constant, and we must back Leslie in everything she does. And if you truly knew the fights that she's currently involved in, away from all this, other things, you'd be astonished by this woman. And so I just want to say thank you, Leslie, for the work you've done, and know that I think I speak to everyone who watches these videos. Thank you for everything, and keep going strong. You are backed, you are loved, you are respected, and you are admired. And a lot of people have called for a damehood. And me and Leslie had a little conversation about that, and I can't possibly say what she said. But if she's watching this, she'll laugh. One final thing before I go on this one. It's been a privilege working with Leslie, and I hope to work with her for a lot longer. She's told me things that will probably never come out, and I have, of course, sworn to secrecy, because that's what you do. But I will say that if anyone else out there has a story that wants to be highlighted, tell us. Me, Craig, and Preston will look at it, and if it's something we can push, something we can highlight, if it's some kind of iniquity, then we will. And I think today, I watched Craig's video, and I think he's taking a wider stance now. I think he has reached sort of a tipping point, and he's basically had enough of this diet that they're forcing on us. Join him, join me, join Preston, and we'll fight on. Thank you very much, you wonderful, wonderful people, every single one of you who watches my channel, Preston or Craig. Make sure, if you're watching mine and you're not subscribed to them, go and subscribe to them as well. We need as many people as we can. The louder our voice, the further we get heard. And that's down to you. So if you're not subscribed, please do so. Join us in the fight. We will not relent until we win. I don't want to say no surrender, that has connotations. But we will never let them win. Thank you very much for listening to this old fool drone on, but that is how it is. And I just felt I necessarily had to make that comment and this personal announcement. Till next time, stay safe, stay well, fight on, brothers, and take care. Goodbye.